Right at the start of the new year, I made a video looking at the 7 best backup goalkeepers in world football right now. I made that video after one of our subscribers suggested that I do a video on the best third choice goalkeepers, and I thought it made sense to take a look at second choice goalkeepers first, but since that video did pretty well, today I'm going ahead with the original suggestion. Last year, Rob Green described the weirdness of being a third choice goalkeeper during his time at Chelsea, discussing how it was the first time in his career that there was no motivation for Chelsea's game in the build-up to a weekend, since he knew that he wouldn't be playing. Green didn't register a single competitive appearance for Chelsea and played just 15 minutes for the club in a pre-season friendly. That's the reality for most third-choice goalkeepers, who are essentially glorified supporters who get to join in with training sessions and get paid for the privilege of watching the rest of the first team in action on a Saturday. Who'd be a third-choice goalkeeper? Well, that's what this video is all about, and here are 7 of the best in world football right now. Phillip Tschauner. German top-flight title hopefuls RB Leipzig are making waves once again in the Bundesliga this season, trailing Bayern Munich at the top of the division by just 1 point. But it would be fair to say, Phillip Tschauner hasn't been integral to that success. Signed in the summer following 4 years with Hannover, Tschauner provides backup to first and second choice Leipzig keepers Peter Galaxy and Ivan Mavogo. Tschauner is a decent old-school number 1 who stands at 6'5" tall, dominates aerial balls, and is a commanding figure between the sticks. The former St. Pauli number 1 and German under-21 international is yet to register a single appearance for Leipzig, and he seems like the ideal keeper to kickstart this 7. Lee Grant. From a former German youth international in 7th to an ex-England youth international in 6th, current Manchester United backup Lee Grant represented England at 5 different youth levels up until the under-21s. The 37-year-old hasn't always been a backup, and his more than 500 career appearances are a testament to that. Grant was a regular in the Premier League as recently as the 2016-17 season, when he was actually very impressive for Stoke City, and he is both a commanding figure between the sticks and a very capable shot stopper. Manchester United signed the veteran keeper in the summer of 2018 for a reported £1.5 million, and he has since made 1 appearance in the 2008-19 season and 1 appearance this season. In fairness to Grant, he has 2 exceptional goalkeepers ahead of him in the forms of David De Gea and Sergio Romero. Diego Benaglio. The average age of this 7 is probably in the mid-30s, and with another very experienced goalkeeper in 5th place. From Fabien Barthez to Stéphane Ruffier, Monaco have had some excellent goalkeepers over the years, and they have 4 very capable ones right now. Benjamin Lecomte is Monaco's number 1, followed by Croatian international Daniel Subasic as his number 2. Monaco then have the young Seydou Sai and the not-so-young Diego Benaglio battling it out for 3rd place, and it is Benaglio who takes 5th place in this 7. The 36-year-old 6'4" shot stopper won 61 caps for Switzerland between 2006 and 2014, and he spent almost a decade as a number 1 at Wolfsburg, winning a Bundesliga title in 2009. The former Stuttgart man has been with Monaco since 2017, registering 36 appearances, but not a single one of those appearances has come this season. Eldin Jakupovic. A goalkeeper who I know well from his 5 years at Hull City, Eldin Jakupovic spent most of his time in East Yorkshire as a second or third choice. He got his opportunity in the 2016-17 Premier League campaign and grasped it with both arms, putting in some sensational performances which earned him a move to Leicester City. The Bosnian-born Swiss international made 4 appearances as backup to Kasper Schmeichel in his debut campaign, but hasn't played a single game in the almost 2 years since. An eccentric and agile keeper capable of pulling off some really impressive saves, Jakupovic has been Leicester's 3rd choice between the sticks ever since the arrival of Danny Ward. Enrique Bologna. The 7 best second choice goalkeepers video tended to orientate around Europe's big boys, but today's video brings it a bit more variation. In 3rd place, we head to Buenos Aires and the South American giants of River Plate, who have 3 vastly experienced goalkeepers on their books right now. Between them, River's 3 keepers have a combined age of 108, and Enrique Bologna is the oldest of the 3 at 38. The veteran self-styled El Loco goalkeeper has spent most of his career as a backup, but has scored an impressive 7 goals from just 163 appearances. Bologna joined River in 2016, and he has since made 7 league appearances at El Monumental. Michel Vorm. Former Netherlands international Michel Vorm was actually released by Tottenham at the end of last season, but was handed a short-term deal until the end of this season 3 months later, following an injury to the first-choice goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. Vorm joined Spurs along with Ben Davies in 2014, following 3 excellent seasons at Swansea City, with word being that he would compete with Lloris for the number 1 shirt. In truth, Vorm never really competed, but he did make 47 appearances in 5 seasons at Tottenham as number 2 and rarely let Mauricio Pochettino down. He was released having been leapfrogged in the Spurs pecking order by Paulo Gazzaniga, but now back at the club, he's a worthy runner-up, even aged 36. Orestis Karnezis. If it weren't for Matteo Perrin's January loan move to Genoa, I should point out, he would have topped this 7, but we stay in Italy for top spot even in his absence. In first place is the vastly experienced former Udinese number 1, Orestis Karnezis, who has been third choice at Napoli since signing for the club last summer. Karnezis played 9 games with the Serie A side on loan from Udinese last season, having previously spent a season on loan at Watford, but he hasn't played a single game since making that move a permanent one. Capped 49 times by Greece, Karnezis is a well-rounded goalkeeper with smart reflexes, but the 34-year-old currently finds himself as a tertiary option at Napoli with Alex Merritt and David Ospina ahead of him in Gennaro Gattuso's thinking. That's it for today's video, but I would like to quickly clarify that I wasn't counting on loan goalkeepers, so Dean Henderson for example, could be described as Manchester United's third choice where he's still at the club, and an excellent third choice at that, but I don't think that would have been fair, just to clear up any confusion. Thank you all for watching. Please do leave your own suggestions as to anyone you think I might have missed in the comments, along with any future video ideas. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you are subscribed to the first choice football channel for all well-informed YouTube users, that is HITC Sevens.